has all of this blocked off. Fire, rescue, police, heavy military presence. You can see the National Guard over there on the other side as well. Again, we're not too far off from the White House here at I and Connecticut Street, right next to the metro station, the Farragut Metro Station as well, which is where they say that the Metro Police were saying that there was an active issue going on here, and they're telling people to stay away from it. But of course, the curiosity has a lot of folks here trying to wonder just what is going on.
All right, guys, we have an update on the National Guardsmen who were shot in Washington, D.C. that put the U.S. Treasury and White House on lockdown. We know that the National Guard members, both of them are in critical condition. We also know that there is a suspect in custody, and it's being said that that person also is wounded pretty badly at this point in time. Now, this happened near Farragut Square Park. We know that a lot of National Guardsmen rushed over, a lot of EMS rushed over to help. We also know that this happens amid President Trump's deployment of more National Guard members toward the Capitol, towards Washington, D.C., etc. I think there's something like 2,950 National Guardsmen there at this point in time. Now, again, this is still a developing situation. We don't have all the information yet. I will be keeping an eye on it. As soon as we have more information, I'll be back to let you guys know what's going on. So, of course, as always, make sure to hit that follow button if you don't already. At the same time, if you are in the DC area, you know a little bit more what's going on, and you want to drop that in the comments to let other people know, please feel free to do so. If not, as soon as we have a bigger update, I'll be back to let you guys know.
Breaking news coming in right now. 2 National Guard members have just been shot near the White House. And all these details are still developing, so some things may change. But U.S. President Donald Trump has been briefed on the shooting near the White House, which left 2 National Guard members injured. The White House is reportedly on lockdown, according to the press secretary. And the Washington, D.C. Police Department put out this critical incident alert and asked for people to please avoid the area. And then they just put out an update moments ago that said the scene is secured and they have 1 suspect in custody. This is all still developing, and it looks like as of right now, 2 National Guard members were injured. The extent of their injuries are unclear. All of this information is still coming in. The situation is still developing, and I will work to learn more information. So if you guys don't already, be sure to hit that follow button. And just as soon as I hear how many were injured or what their extent of their injuries is, I will make another video to update you guys. But as of right now, it looks like 2 National Guard members were injured and the suspect is in custody.
We have breaking news right now. 2 members of the United States National Guard have been shot outside of the White House in Washington, D.C. Mike Carter first reported this. Secret Service is now on the scene actively investigating what is a shooting of 2 members of the United States National Guard. We don't know who is responsible, how this happened, but what we do know is it happened right near the White House, essentially right outside of the White House perimeter. This is a very serious situation, one that is only developing. And here's the thing, it is a very, very graphic situation right now. Obviously, we don't know the condition of the 2 members of the National Guard, but we do know that 2 of them have been shot. Sidewalks have been completely blocked off, and the press essentially was moved into the briefing room, according to Kelly Meyer. So major news right now. I'll provide you more updates as we get more information. I may head over there right now. So spread the word and follow along to stay up to date on all the news that you need to know about. There'll be much more to come soon.
Chief Investigative Correspondent Aaron Katersky also working his sources. Anything that you can tell us, Aaron, about the condition of those 2 members of the National Guard and also the suspect? Is he down? Is he in custody? Do we know?
At least 1 suspect is in custody, according to D.C. Metro Police, Kira, and the condition of the National Guardsmen who were shot was not immediately clear, although they were seen getting medical attention and immediately rushed to ambulances and presumably to the hospital. So the injuries do appear to be serious, even though we don't know the specific condition. With a suspect in custody and the scene seemingly secure, a focus will turn to whether these guardsmen were specifically targeted. If that's the case, it would fit with what we've been hearing from law enforcement officials for a number of months now, that some political flashpoints in the country, whether that's immigration policies by the administration, the ongoing Israel-Hamas conflict, even amid a tenuous ceasefire, those kinds of flashpoints have made people in uniform, be they military, law enforcement, government officials, people in uniform have increasingly been targets, and that is going to be one focus of the investigation going forward, Kira.
Okay. Aaron, stay with us as news develops. If you're just tuning in, once again, 2 members of the National Guard shot. We cannot confirm their condition, but our photographer there, Chris Plater, has been on the scene. He did see EMS working on at least 2 individuals that were down. As you heard from our Aaron Katersky, at least 1 suspect is in custody. There's a number of agencies on the scene. You have ATF, you have DC Fire, you have EMS, you have DC Police. And you see, as Chris is showing us the scene, this is about 2 blocks from the White House, 2 blocks from us in our ABC News Bureau here in D.C. This shooting happening around 2 o'clock Eastern Time. We will continue to bring in all the details, keeping our fingers crossed just one day before Thanksgiving that these members of the National Guard can survive the shooting that has taken place this afternoon.